Why shouldn't you get into an agreement with Wolverine? Because of his retractable claws! What's going on? Today we're back with another single figure action figure review. This time we're going to be taking a look at a reissue that many of us, myself included, were looking forward to. And that is for the Legacy Collection Hugh Jackman Wolverine. The box looks great. The window packaging is back. I like that it really labels it with the Legacy Collection with that nice little blood splatter. And of course, the Deadpool artwork is fantastic. But now we have Hugh out of the box. So let's take a look. Number one, he looks really good. Now, there are going to be a couple of little nitpicky things because this is a reissue of an older buck. Also, Hasbro still has some issues matching plastic coloring. So over here, you have two different pieces. You have this torso shell and then the arms, and it is a slight variation. Nothing that's going to be obnoxious, but it's just something that I didn't, it was noticeable. It was noticeable. But the big thing are the improved head sculpts. It's ridiculous what you're getting, even after just a couple of years from the last one. The improvements that they've made in the facial scanning and the paint applications. I mean, you can see the little stubble on the chin. But yeah, this is really, really spot on. In terms of the rest of the figure, I like those jeans. We're going to compare them in a second to this Wolverine over here. But yeah, really nice texture. This is jeans. And yeah, it works nicely. I like the belt buckle paint right there. Got nice little rivets and stuff. It wasn't painted on the side, but that's okay. But he just looks like Hugh Jackman. So he looks fantastic. I really do enjoy having both versions of tank top and jacketed. Now, he is buttery smooth, pinless arms, beautiful. He moved so well out of the box. Everything is just nice and smooth. There's no other way to put it, just nice and smooth. When it comes to articulation, you're getting everything that you're gonna want out of a Marvel Legend. So you've got the double jointed elbows, and then you have the sweet butterfly joints. That is a really big improvement, especially once we get to the comparison section. So he's able to do a whole lot more thanks to those butterfly joints. And then, you know, he can kick the butt over here. And even with the feet have some nice movement, although just like with any pants on toys, if there's a cuff or bunching up, you do have to kind of squeeze and fight it a little bit. But otherwise, I've been able to pose him into just about everything I've wanted to do Wolverine-wise. And again, having those butterfly joints is so big. That's massive right there. He doesn't come with a lot, not gonna lie. Now, I really like the dog tags. They're not my best toy ones. I think that honor belongs to my ultimate John Cena, but they're not bad. He obviously also comes with the claw hands and then fists, just a set of fists and an alternate head. So not that one though, not that one. That's saving that for the comparison. So anyway, with accessories, yes, he does not come with a lot. You could have argued for maybe open hands, grippy hands. I'm not really sure what else would have gone to him, but when you factor in the likeness, yes, this is a reissue, so obviously costs are going to go down overall, so they probably still could have figured out a way to throw us a little bit more, but they didn't, and either way, I'm just super happy to have this guy. And for the first part of the comparison, I wanted to bring in my man Deadpool over here because That was the other figure that was reissued, but I did not buy the reissue for Deadpool because I had this one. This is from the Negasonic 2-pack. So I had everything in there that this one would have already been coming with. But in case you weren't aware, like, these guns don't remove from the holster. Now you can heat it up, you can boil it and all that stuff, but on the reissue, the holsters are actually working. So that was the biggest draw for potentially doing it. But at the end of the day, I had this one. It would have been basically the same exact figure. Now I am noticing the feel of the plastic is a little bit different to an extent, but this has been always one of my favorite Marvel Legends of all time anyway, this Deadpool. So, I mean, really, I mean, maybe the plastic feels different slightly, you know, just in terms of who they were using at the time, which factory made them. But they go so well together, as you see here. And yeah, there's something special about this pair. I am so excited for the movie. Moving on, here's the other head sculpts. Currently on the Vulcan body, because if you try to throw a Hugh Jackman head on an X-Men 97 Wolverine buck, for instance, it just does not work. But I really like the size of Hugh in X-Men uniform on the Vulcan body. Like, it's really spot on. Of course, the colors don't work, but that's where my buddy 88 Figs had already customized a Vulcan body into a Hugh Jackman. So that's something that I'm seriously considering down the road. But yeah, Hugh just works so well on Vulcan. Then you have this Logan from the Logan movie. This was a 2-pack that I picked up from No Chewing. So thank you again, buddy, for hooking me up with this. And the biggest thing here was noticing the improvement in the claws, just how well they did that. And if you're noticing, that's right, those are blood splatters. So these are bloody claws. Is so clutch for having other Hugh Jackman figures. So yeah, man, I have bloody claws from a Marvel Legend. That's insane. And this is a great Logan too. The difference here is that, once again, it is a suit body, no butterflies, but then the look of those head sculpts are just ridiculously awesome. Old man Logan right there. So yeah, look, that's just the best. They really do a wonderful job with Hugh. Now, the other nice thing on this one in particular is the ankle. The ankles rock so much that he's one of the few Marvel Legend civilian suit bodies that I typically don't have any problem standing or posing. So that's always a nice little bonus there. And then we have this guy in the jacket, and he is rocking the same head sculpt as the reissue. But I don't know about you guys, if this one just has that enhanced realism. Like, I thought this one was such a great buck when I picked it up from Mayor Tim, aka Toy Chase. Thanks again, Tim. And it is still fantastic, but it's almost like a younger Logan, where maybe this is aged just because you can see so many more of the wrinkles and the chin stubble. The eyes, but super, super tremendous. Again, no butterfly joints here, although you do get the double jointed elbows. And yeah, I just like having the ability to have both of these looks for any silly ideas I have when it comes to these guys all together. Definite improvements here from this set. I never owned this one, so it's so nice that Hasbro's putting out all of these Legacy Collection reissues to give people like us a chance that may have missed, whether we weren't collecting at the time or passed on it for whatever the reason. And yeah, super excited to have all of these Hugh Jackman Wolverines. And while these are just updates from figures that have been out, you're not going to be upset with the feel of them. I really like the way he feels and moves with the different plastic that's being used. Love these claws. You're going to appreciate the improvements if you pick up the Deadpool, I'm sure. But since this review is all about, this figure here, yeah, I'm a fan. This is a win for me. I enjoy it. And thanks for checking out this video. And just so you know, I go live every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about life and toys. So hope to see you in the chat one of these days. And in the meantime, have a great rest of yours now. Peace, bub. Peace.